everybody and welcome back to my channel. For today's video we are creating this super fun festival inspired makeup. I only knew at this point that this was going to be a festival look because I have just wung it throughout this whole video. I just wanted to sit down, have a play with a few colours and see what I came up with, and this is the finished look, and I just feel like it's complete festival vibes. So I didn't know I was filming a festival video today, but that's what it's turned into. And also, if you're wondering about my background, we are actually in my living room at the minute because I went to film upstairs and it is so hot up there. Like, anybody who's in England at the minute, it's just so hot, so there was no way I could film in my loft today. So we're in a different setting, so I hope the lighting and everything's okay. And actually I really enjoyed filming here today, so maybe I'll do a few more videos in this setup. I might just need to tweak the lighting and everything to make sure it all looks okay. But as always, if you want to see how to get the makeup which I'm wearing right now, then just keep on watching. So I really wanted to have some fun with colour today. So I was gonna actually do like a summer, like glowy, nice makeup look, but then I thought, oh, how boring. So we're gonna do something a little bit crazy. We're gonna try and do a sunset eye. I've never done one on my channel before, so please bear with me. So I'm gonna start by taking this shade here, which is called Dawn. And this is from the Beauty Bay Jade palette. So I'm gonna take the shade Dawn and pop it as like our transition shade. So it's going onto the lid and into the crease. Whoa, this is pigmented. And then I'm just using a different brush just to blend it out. I'm then going to take the shade Red Planet, which just looks like a matte dark red, and I'm hoping that it comes out really pigmented because it looks amazing like on the palette. And I'm gonna put this on the outer part of the eye and then blend it up slightly into the crease. I honestly never ever use red, so I'm a little bit terrified to say the least. So I'm gonna put it down like that and just on the outer part and then blending up into that crease colour. I think now what I'm gonna do to deepen up the edges on the outside a little bit, I'm gonna take Angel of the North, which is like a really dark maroon, and this could ruin the whole look or it could make it, so let's see what we can do. I'm going to take a little bit on my brush and literally just pop it down on the outer V of the eye. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those looks where as you do it, you're thinking, this is not good, and then it might come together at the end and look good. So I think I'm just going to clean up under the eye, just, ooh, I'm losing everything, just so we can see kind of what this is going to look like when it's done. So it's not looking perfect right now, but we're going to carry on anyway and just see what it turns out like. So I'm going to cut my crease using the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. So I'm just gonna literally pop a bit on the lid and then carve out where I want it to go. And then on top of the concealer, we're going to take this greeny shade here because actually this palette doesn't have a yellow, but it's quite a greeny yellow. It's called 2222 and it's this shade here. So we're going to pack that on top of the concealer. I'm then just going to take a little bit more of Angel of the North and I'm going to blend in the outer corner into that lime green shade. I've just added a tiny bit of black onto the outer corner because I just felt like it needed like a little bit more than just that maroon. Like that dark maroon wasn't quite giving me enough. So I've literally put the tiniest amount on the outer part of the eye just to deepen it up a little bit. So I'm going to be putting some diamantes on my eyes. These, I just bought them off, I think it was either Amazon or eBay, dead cheap. And they come in all different sizes. So I don't know quite how I'm going to place them yet. I'm kind of thinking like a few around here and then a few around this outer part. So we'll see how that goes. I feel like this makeup look has just been winged from start to finish. Like I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. So I may just do some like random dots. With eyelash glue, and then I'm going to go in with some of the diamantes and just lay them over the top. We've got the gems on one eye and I'm gonna basically do the exact same thing on the other eye. Just take your time with it because it is a little bit fiddly, and obviously add as many gems or not add as many gems as you want. I'm pretty extra, so I'm like the more gems the better. I've actually found the easiest way to do it is to use the end of a spoolie, dab a few dots of the lash glue down and then add your gems kind of in stages. I'll do a few dots of lash glue, add a few gems, do a few more dots of lash glue, add a few gems, and build it up gradually rather than trying to do all the dots of lash glue at the same time and then put the gems on, because I just find that it just dries much too quick. So the diamantes are on. I ended up doing them all the way across instead of in two sections because the more I added, the more I was just feeling it. So now I'm just going to pop on some lashes. The lashes that I'm using today are the JLG Cosmetics lashes in the style Lush. And I'm just going to do a little bit of mascara first. For foundation, I'm just going to be using my trusty L'Oreal True Match because it's obviously my favourite. I think you probably all know that by now. I use it so much. Honestly, I just can't find like a foundation that's as good as this and as affordable as this. Like, and then just taking my sponge, I'm just going to work it into the skin. In my opinion, there really is no drugstore or high street foundation that is as good as the L'Oreal True Match. It's just unmatched. So I don't know if I've just said, but I have set my under eye. I've used the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer under my eyes, and then I've set it with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I'm now debating what to do with the lower lash line. I'm thinking we go in with Dawn and then use a little bit of 22 just in the inner corner. So I think that's what I'm gonna do just as a starting point, and then we'll see what it's looking like. So that's with just Dawn. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of Red Planet and I'm actually going to put that on the outer V and just blend it in with Dawn. And I'm then going to take that Lime Green 22 and just pop that on the inner corner. And then I think that is all that we do for this. This look is so different for me. Like, I never ever do colour like this because it's just not my... It's not that I don't like it, it's just not what suits me. So I tend not to go for like really vibrant looks too often. But this is fun. It's fun. And I'm enjoying how it's turning out right now. So let's do a bit of bronzer. I'm going to be using MAC Give Me Sun, obviously. What else would I use? I'm then just going to highlight a little bit with this Pillow Talk Multi Glow highlighter by Charlotte Tilbury. This is literally my new favourite thing right now. Oh, it's so pretty and it's not too metallic either. It gives a really, really soft highlight and I'm just freaking obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. I've been wearing it every day. Let's get some mascara on these lower lashes. What lip colour are we going to do? I have no idea what I'm going to do with my lips. So I think I'm going to keep my lips really natural and not too over the top. So I'm going to take my Iconic Nude Lip Liner by Charlotte Tilbury and then over the top of that I'm taking this L'Oreal Paris lip gloss in the shade Heighten. It's just the most beautiful fresh pink colour. Almost mimics like my lips but better. It'd be so pretty for bridal as well. So it just adds a little bit of colour without it being too much, which I think we need with this look because there's obviously so much going on. So that is the makeup finished. So now I've just got to go and decide what the hell I'm going to do with my hair. So I'm going to go and do my hair and then I'll be right back to finish the video. So I'm definitely getting festival vibes right now. I've put my hair in a half up, half down and I've got this little orange top on and I just feel like I'm on my way to like a festival and I'm dead glam and it's fun and it's different but still pretty. I don't know. I'm obsessed with this. I love the lime green as well. I'm actually really surprised at how much I love the lime green. It makes me think I should use lime green or yellow more often in my makeup looks because it's not my go-to colour. It's not a colour which I would ever personally wear myself. Like, it's definitely one which I would play around with like today, but it's not a colour that I would go to myself, but it actually looks really pretty and not too crazy and over the top, so I feel like that's a win. I just find this look really, really feminine still, even though the colours are vibrant and the look is quite over the top and you've got all the diamantes, like there's a lot going on, but I still feel like we've kept it really, really feminine and girly, which is important to me because I'm a really feminine and girly type of person. So if I was going to a festival, this is definitely the type of makeup look which I would wear because I'd still want to feel pretty, but still have like that fun festival vibe. And I think this just like hits the nail on the head. So that is the end of today's video. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed having a bit of a play today because I knew that I wanted to do a colourful makeup look today. Like, I knew when I woke up I was like, today is a colour day, but I wasn't sure exactly how that was going to be. So it was very like last minute, and then I thought, I was kind of going with the flow a little bit, and I was a bit in the middle there where I thought this isn't going to go too well. But like I said, sometimes those makeup looks, you know, you get halfway through them, you think I've messed this up big time. If you just stick with it, they do actually turn out a lot better than you think. So that is a little bit of a lesson for us today. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and leave any video requests in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.